Welcome, everyone, to the latest episode of Just Politics. Today, we find ourselves at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, examining the intricate geopolitical tapestry of Turkey. Often described as a bridge between East and West, Turkey's unique position brings with it a complex web of opportunities and challenges. It is a nation grappling with its history, its identity, and its place in a rapidly changing world order. Today, we'll explore 6 key geopolitical issues that shape Turkey's foreign policy decisions. We will delve into the intricate dynamics, the historical context, and the strategic calculations that drive Ankara's actions on the global stage. By understanding these factors, we can begin to grasp the complexities of Turkey's foreign policy and its impact on the region and beyond. Our journey begins with Turkey's most persistent security challenge, the Kurdish issue. This decades-long struggle between Turkey and the PKK has profoundly impacted Turkey's policies. Ankara views the PKK, designated a terrorist organization, as an existential threat. The Syrian civil war adds complexity to this issue. The YPG in Syria, seen by Ankara as an extension of the PKK, has inflamed tensions. Turkey fears an autonomous Kurdish entity along its border, driving its interventions in Syria. The US support for the YPG against ISIS is another point of contention. Washington sees the YPG as an ally, while Ankara views this support as a betrayal. This difference has caused deep fissures in the US-Turkey relationship. The Kurdish issue highlights Turkey's delicate balancing act. It is a dilemma with no easy answers, shaping Turkey's foreign policy for years to come. From the battlefields of Syria, we shift our focus south to the sun-drenched waters of the eastern Mediterranean. Here, beneath the waves, lies another source of geopolitical tension: vast reserves of natural gas. These discoveries have ignited a scramble for resources and influence, with Turkey finding itself at odds with its neighbors, Greece and Cyprus. At the heart of this dispute lie overlapping maritime boundary claims. Turkey argues for a broader interpretation of its continental shelf, putting it on a collision course with Greece and Cyprus, both European Union members. The situation escalated further with Turkey's decision to dispatch drilling ships into disputed waters, raising tensions and prompting condemnation from the EU. Adding fuel to the fire is Turkey's controversial maritime deal with the UN-recognized Government of National Accord in Libya. This agreement, which Greece and Cyprus deem illegal, delineates maritime boundaries between Turkey and Libya that cut through areas claimed by Greece. This move further strained relations and heightened the risk of conflict in the region. Turkey's assertive stance in the eastern Mediterranean is driven by a number of factors. It seeks to secure access to energy resources, reduce its dependence on external suppliers, and assert its role as a major regional power. However, its actions have also led to increased isolation and strained relations with key international actors. Turkey's pursuit of energy security extends beyond its immediate neighborhood. It harbors ambitions of becoming a vital energy hub, connecting the energy-rich fields of the Caspian Sea and the Middle East to European markets. Becoming an energy hub offers Turkey a path to reduce its dependence on Russian gas and attract significant foreign investment. This vision aligns with Europe's desire to diversify its energy supplies, especially after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Key to Turkey's ambitions is its strategic partnership with Azerbaijan. This partnership was evident during the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict, where Turkey supported Azerbaijan. A significant outcome is the Southern Gas Corridor, transporting natural gas from Azerbaijan to Europe via Turkey. Supported by the US and EU, this project aims to reduce Europe's dependence on Russian gas. Our geopolitical journey now takes us to the Black Sea, a strategically vital body of water where history and geopolitics collide. Turkey, as the guardian of the Bosporus and Dardanelles Straits, controls access to this crucial waterway, giving it outsized influence over Black Sea security. This strategic importance has been brought into sharp focus by the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict. Turkey finds itself in a delicate balancing act, navigating the competing pressures of its NATO membership and its complex relationship with Russia. On the one hand, Turkey has condemned Russia's invasion of Ukraine and supplied Bayraktar TB2 drones to Ukrainian forces, showcasing its commitment to its NATO allies. On the other hand, it has refrained from imposing sanctions on Russia, seeking to maintain its open lines of communication with Moscow and its role as a mediator. This balancing act is driven by a number of factors. Turkey is heavily dependent on Russia for energy imports, tourism revenue and construction projects. It also shares important interests with Russia in Syria, Libya and the South Caucasus. Moreover, Ankara is wary of provoking Moscow given its geographic proximity and military capabilities. Turkey's actions have drawn criticism from some Western capitals who view its stance as overly accommodating to Russia. However, Ankara insists that it is pursuing a policy of principled pragmatism, seeking to safeguard its interests while upholding its international commitments. Beyond its immediate neighborhood, Turkey has been actively cultivating ties with Turkic-speaking countries across Central Asia. This renewed interest in what Ankara terms the Turkic world is driven by a desire to project soft power, expand economic ties, and counter Russian influence in these former Soviet republics. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 opened up Central Asia, creating a geopolitical vacuum that Turkey, with its shared linguistic and cultural heritage, was quick to fill. Ankara has invested heavily in education, cultural exchange programs, and development projects in Central Asia, seeking to strengthen ties and build goodwill. These efforts have not gone unnoticed in Moscow, which views Turkey's growing influence in its near abroad with suspicion. The Kremlin sees Central Asia as its backyard and is wary of any potential challenges to its dominance in the region. Turkey's engagement in the Turkic world is not limited to soft power. It has also sought to deepen economic ties, promoting trade and investment with these countries. The recent establishment of the Organization of Turkic States, headquartered in Istanbul, is a testament to Ankara's ambition to create a platform for closer cooperation and integration within the Turkic world. This organization, comprising Turkey, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan and Uzbekistan, aims to promote political, economic and cultural cooperation among its members. While still in its early stages, the organization has the potential to emerge as a significant regional bloc, challenging Russia's traditional dominance in Central Asia. Our final stop takes us to the shores of North Africa, where Turkey has waded into the complex and often chaotic Libyan conflict. Ankara's decision to intervene militarily in Libya in 2019, backing the UN-recognized Government of National Accord based in Tripoli, was a bold and risky move that has had far-reaching consequences. Turkey's intervention was driven by a confluence of factors, including a desire to secure its interests in the Eastern Mediterranean, counter the influence of its regional rivals, and project power into its southern periphery. Ankara viewed the GNA as the legitimate government of Libya and saw an opportunity to shape the country's future in its favor. However, Turkey's intervention also drew it into a complex web of proxy warfare, with regional powers like Egypt, the United Arab Emirates and Russia backing the rival Libyan National Army led by General Khalifa Haftar. The conflict escalated into a bloody stalemate, with both sides accusing each other of war crimes and human rights abuses. Turkey's military support for the GNA, including the deployment of armed drones and Syrian mercenaries, proved decisive in turning the tide of the conflict in its favor. The GNA's successful defense of Tripoli against Haftar's offensive dealt a blow to the ambitions of Turkey's regional rivals and solidified Ankara's influence in western Libya. However, the conflict's aftermath has left Libya deeply divided and unstable. The presence of foreign fighters and mercenaries, including those deployed by Turkey, continues to pose a threat to Libya's long-term stability and territorial integrity. As we've seen, Turkey's geopolitical landscape is a complex web of alliances and conflicts. From the battlefields of Syria to the energy-rich waters of the Eastern Mediterranean, Turkey is engaged in a delicate balancing act, pursuing its interests in a rapidly changing world. Understanding these 6 key issues helps us make sense of Turkey's seemingly contradictory stances on the global stage. Whether it's its complex relationship with NATO, its assertive posture in the Eastern Mediterranean, or its outreach to the Turkic world, Turkey is a country navigating a challenging geopolitical landscape, seeking to chart its own course in a world of shifting alliances and emerging powers. From all the Just Politics team, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful analyses.